Welcome to Kermode Uncut. Mustang, which is one of my favourite films recently, is just coming out on DVD. I did a blog when it came out in cinemas saying you must go and see this. It was nominated for the Best Foreign Language Oscar. It's a French film about 5 Turkish sisters who are confined to their home by their uncle, who basically wants to marry them off with arranged marriages, and they all rebel in different ways. The film got terrific reviews, great notices for Dennis Ergovan's direction, and also plaudits for Alice Winnicott for her work on the screenplay. But something that was overlooked somewhat was the work of Warren Ellis for his fantastic contribution to the soundtrack. Now, Warren Ellis is one of my favourite screen composers. You probably know his work. He's the long-time wingman of Nick Cave on film soundtracks. He made a number of films with John Hillcoat, the director. For example, The Proposition, which Nick Cave wrote, was an original screenplay. The Road, the adaptation of a Cormac McCarthy novel, which I thought was a really, really good film. It was overlooked by many people in the press. And, of course, Lawless, adapted from the novel by Matt Bondurant. He's also worked on a number of documentaries. There is a really fantastic documentary called The English Surgeon, which again too few people saw, but is remarkable, and he worked on that. Also Amy Berg's West of Memphis, about the Memphis 3. In 2011 he shared an Ariel Award for his work on Days of Grace, and recently he won a Caesar for his work on Mustang. I think he's a really remarkable composer, and often some of his best work gets overlooked because it's not in your face, but it's such an important part of the movie. Perhaps his finest hour was working with Nick Cave on the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, which, as you know, was my very favourite film of the year that it came out. And one of the reasons for that was just how much I loved the music.
Seems to me if you have something to confess, you spit it out now.
Get Mustang on DVD. It's a real must-see movie for the performances, for the direction, for the writing, but not least for Warren Ellis's brilliant music.